dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Some space. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. QB decides to keep it here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. To the air, it's Boley. Grab down the middle, it's Montgomery.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. They mix it up with a run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Looking for a receiver. He fires downfield. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Florida. That's how you finish a
caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Ball handed off. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick spin on the run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeps it on the draw. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. He hands it to the back. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And he's got it again. He's got the first and still going. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Boley. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. Comes out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Gators. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Blitz and a quick sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge defensive score. The defense playing a huge drove here. They score, and suddenly we're tied for the conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Boley. Over the middle. It's Jackson. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the...
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. With the catch, it's Montgomery. And he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
Looking for his back. And this one is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Boley. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The short completion with the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. One more play here before halftime. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they get the second half started with a running play. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to throw. It's Boley. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking tackles. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Daniels. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Well, that's the beauty of having a quarterback with this kind of length on 4th down and 2. You go with quarterback sneak. All he has to do basically is fall forward and pick up a 1st down. Good call and a nice job of executing up front.
We'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. As the 1st down is still going. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a big, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And now the handoff. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And they jump on top during the 2nd half. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Breaks into the clear. And here he goes. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. On the run, it's Allen. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Out of the shotgun, will hand off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And looking for a big play here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
It's a keeper. Fights through the tackle. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. We get to the end of the 3rd, and we have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Boley. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds his man. It's Wilson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they're running on the toss. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The back's got it. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? Here's the toss play now, running left. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Grab behind the line, it's Glenn. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. There's a penalty marker down. He might get a second shot at this. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Roughing the kicker is going to set the offense up now in the red zone with the first down. Trying to run, it's Allen. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Running a quarterback sneak here.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. The Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good. What a way to win a